So before we get started today, I did want to mention that I am ramping up the video production on Living Survival 2, my second channel. I'm going to use that channel for camping trips, hiking, backpacking, the outdoors, and skills videos. So I do bushcraft and outdoorsman type stuff as a hobby. I'm going to put some of that stuff on the second channel and then keep this main channel for reviews. So if reviews aren't your thing and you want to watch more of the bushcrafty type stuff, the outdoorsy type stuff, including gear that I test before I bring it over to this channel, make sure you click below, go over to Living Survival 2, check it out, and I hope you decide to subscribe. Of course, for reviews, you can stay right here on Living Survival 1, and I'm gonna continue to bring you great reviews every single week. I did just post a camping video down in Ohio, and I also posted a skills video, the natural tinders that I collect here in Michigan and how to use them. So again, I will put the link below to Living Survival 2, and I hope you go over there and subscribe. I also wanted to mention that on my forums, worldwidesurvival.com, I started a thread for Black Friday deals. If you have any Black Friday deals, go on over there and post them on that thread. I'm going to continue to post as they come into my inbox. So if you're looking for the type of gear that I review on this channel, chances are they're having a sale on Friday. Amazon is running sales all week. So again, anything you purchase through Amazon, it would be cool if you follow the link on one of my videos. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Just look at it. This is one awesome light. Titanium Rainbow PVD. Very scratch resistant coating. A very small light, 550 max lumens, very easy to operate like all the Olights. So this is the S Mini, 10% smaller than the S1 and 10% brighter than the S1, which I believe maxed out at 500 lumens. Takes a CR123A battery, has the PVD coated bezel around the button there, PVD coating on the front of the TIR or tier lens there. Again, 550 lumen max, 4 modes, and just a sweet looking little light. I really like Olight's pocket clips, how deep carry. You can see you can't get any more deep carry than that on a flashlight. It is removable. Now you can get these S Minis in several different finishes. So they have 3 in their titanium line. They have the rainbow, which is this one. They have a bead blasted, which is sort of a grayish titanium, and then they have a polished, which is more of a silver titanium. And then they have 3 in their copper line as well. They have a raw copper model. They have a black copper, which my buddy Marshall over at Going Gear said is very cool. When he looked at it, he was not sure how the the black copper was going to turn out, and he said it's definitely really sweet. They also have a rose gold model, and I believe they just came out with a brass model, and then of course they have the black. So all different options. The black is the cheapest, I believe somewhere around $50–60. You pay a little bit more to get into the copper finishes and the titanium finishes, but what a sweet little light. If you're looking for a EDC light that is very small but yet powerful, takes a fairly standard battery, the CR123, and definitely will give somebody something to talk about. Another thing that I really like about the S Minis is that they don't have the magnetic tail cap. The magnetic tail cap is great for if you just want to stick it to a metal surface, maybe a toolbox, maybe a refrigerator, or something like that. But if you're going to carry this around in your pocket or clip it to your pocket clip, the magnet always upset me because it would always clip onto things like my keys or just loose items in my pockets, which I usually have a lighter or I have a pocket knife or something like that. So I really like that the magnet is not included with the S Mini. Of course, you can modify the rest of them by just taking the magnet out. You unscrew the tail cap and you can pop that magnet out, but I do like that it doesn't come with that magnet. Of course, it can tail stand, so you could use it more of in a lantern mode if you wanted to do that, but just an awesome light. I'm sure that no two are going to be exactly the same because of the way that they do that titanium finish on there. It has the XML2 LED, again, 550 max lumens, 4 modes, very easy to operate, just like all the Olight flashlights. You simply just press it once to turn it on, press it once to turn it off. It's got a memory, it's going to go back to the mode you left it on. You can also hold the button down to get into your moonlight mode, which is half a lumen, so we can hold that down. Probably can't really even see that there, and then you hold it down to cycle through the modes. So when you are in the moonlight mode, you can cycle through the rest of the modes. Keep in mind that after you pass high and go back to low, it's not going to go back into that moonlight. You have to access the moonlight from off. So we can go ahead and just hold it down. We can go into our low, we can go into our medium, and then we can go into our high, which you can see is very, very bright. And then again, it'll pop back down into our low. To get to moonlight, we do have to turn the light off and hold it down or long press again, and that will get us into the moonlight. From any mode, you can triple click, and that will get us into our strobe. So it does have that one special mode, which is kind of nice. So all around, just a great light, very bright. And another thing that is worth mentioning is the titanium version. So the 3 titanium versions do come in a neutral white, which I tend to like a little bit better. My favorite light being the E-Tech D25 C with that niche light. Has a very neutral color to it. It reproduces the colors better, in my opinion. So that's cool that Olight is starting to do more neutral white colors. Through Night, of course, has been offering the option for quite a while. So it is cool that you can get the neutral white with the titaniums. If you want to go with the cool white, you go with the copper versions or the standard black. You can see from the comparison here of the titanium S Mini and the S1 on the right, the difference between neutral white and cool white. I much prefer the neutral white, and I'm happy that Olight is starting to pump out some of their models with it. Here it is on a brighter setting. You can still see the warmer color tone on the left. This one is not quite as floody, but I really like the color output, the more neutral color. It does have quite a beam for this small of a flashlight. Plenty of light for an EDC light. Very, very small and easy to operate, as are most Olights. If you watch closely, you can see when I turn the light off, it will fade off. That is supposedly to minimize strain on your eyes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you want to check out runtimes and more specs, I'm going to put a link below to Olight's web store, olightstore.com, where you can check out current prices on this. I'm also going to leave a link below to Amazon where you can pick one of these up. Would make a great gift for you or someone else during the holiday season. Of course, anything you do purchase through my Amazon links on any of my videos does help support the channel, and I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you leave me some comments below. Make sure you share it to your friends and family on your social media. I'm also going to put links to a few recent videos here, so go ahead and click on those if you want to watch some more Living Survival. You can click on my head down there to subscribe for more videos.